I am so sorry. Are we on now? I think it was my apologies. So, is everything working on your end? Can you hear me? Okay. So let me start over. So, hi. This is the Hollows Inc. Welcome to my stream. I'm sure you're wondering why did I drag you out here. It's to share some exercises I've used to help increase my accuracy when it comes to digital art. Like right now, when I first started, I got one of those screenless tablets, and I looked up on YouTube on how to use it basically and exercises I can go through. There were none, or they were very vague, and so I struggled. And one tip I followed was to use my tablet as a mouse. It didn't work. It made everything worse. Actually, I thought I ruined my browser, and I had to stop and use my mouse, which defeated the purpose of the tip. So then I decided to. I actually gave up for a little while. I put my screenless tablet to the side, and I was focused more on my paper drawing until I started learning more and more of those kind of exercises that I use to help with my accuracy. And I thought, what if I apply them to the digital part? So I decided to make some exercises for myself, and I actually got better at it. So right now, I want to show you some exercises that I learned that helped me become better with my screenless tablet. And not a quick disclaimer: this stream is mostly for people who has screenless tablets, like I do right now. I have a new one. It's called Huion. It's one of those it doesn't have a screen on it. That's the whole point of screenless tablets. But I've also used these exercises on my iPad. And if you have a screen tablet, this will help you as well. The whole point is to help you be more accurate, so you have more confidence drawing on your desktop. And also another disclaimer is I won't be going over how to install your tablet, but I'm assuming that you got it working. You have your drawing program. I'm using Clip Studio right now, as you can see here. And from here, we'll be moving forward to the exercises that I've used. So the very first is the positioning of your tablet. That's actually quite important. When I had my laptop before, I had my welcome tablet to the side, and it was a little uncomfortable, but I got used to it. And I know there are others who put it on their lap. Right now, I have it on my desk right now, just in front of me. So placement is important. So place it where it's nice and comfortable, but not just comfortable, also where you're able to reach the whole screen. Because if it's too awkward and you can't reach the far corner, like over here, as you can see my mouse on that corner, you can't reach over there, then you might want to change positions so it's more efficient. Now, here comes my official tip to start with getting used to your tablet. It's getting used to your canvas. That will sound silly, but it's actually quite important because if you can't calculate how far to reach over, that makes it hard to draw. That's what I struggle as well. I don't know how to reach over there without feeling constrained. Like I feel restricted. So very basic. Just touch one corner over here, that corner, that corner, and you can feel how far you have to stretch it that way. You can sort of calculate it, so that's why you're not always looking down at your hand. Another thing is to have a nice air grip. You can use a little bit of finger to feel your canvas because a lot of us, including me included, we draw with our wrists, and that's not very efficient. And a lot of them say you should draw with your whole shoulder. That's really hard, especially for a beginner. So it's okay to have a little bit of fingers, as I do, so you can feel it that's grounded while you're using your whole arm, which is another tip that I like to give you. So just do these exercises quickly. If you want, you can draw it with me. So just 1, 2, 3, and 4. As you can see. Now, the next tip is we're going to start the actual drawing. We're going to start drawing all 4 corners. So I'll be very shaky. I want to show. Oh, yeah, real quick before I continue, let me draw the quick little sketch to show you where I am. But before the warm-up exercises, as you can see, I am not. I'm actually very inaccurate right now. I am very bad right now. Yeah, I'm very bad right now. I can't draw right now. So that will be a reference. Let me just finish it. You know something? Let me finish drawing this. Let me just draw a quick face to show you where I am at right now. This is where I am right now. And with these exercises I'm about to show you will help increase your accuracy. Okay, you know what? We'll just put that away. So that'll be our reference, okay? And by the end of this stream, hopefully you have improved your accuracy even a little bit. If it's a little bit and you do it every day, it builds up until until you don't need this exercise anymore. You just start drawing. So these exercises in general are meant to help you just to start to warm up, get used to your tablet, and eventually you won't need it anymore. Like anything else, once you become a pro, you know exactly what to do. You have a feeling for it. You're confident. That's why I'm hoping that I will hope to help you with. So now let's start with the next exercise. So draw across the screen as best you can over here. I should probably draw dots so I have a target to hit. But it's okay if you don't hit the target. The whole point is to get used to it. Wow, that was really bad. Okay, as you can see here. Now, just do that a few times. Just 1, 2, or 3 times. Use the opposite way to help train your brain to adapt no matter which angle you're at. You're not always going to have the perfect angle, so this will help. Now, step 2. To make it a little easier, you can draw a little circle in the middle. It's a diagonal, vertical line. The opposite direction, as you can see here. This is what I do, and I actually broke my mind because I have that perfect mindset. Like I have to be straight. It ignore perfection because it drove me mad, and I actually stopped. Yeah, I'm a rage quitter. That's not a good thing to do. And just draw lines, and then keep doing that until your page is a little bit full, like so. Next, what is next? Now you aim all the way without all in one stroke. You don't stop at the dot anymore. So it's like these are the training wheels. You're letting go of those training wheels, as you can see here. I am even worse than I was before. Go all the way, all the way. Don't stop, don't stop. You're not always going to have short lines in a drawing. There are times you'll want to go all the way. So we're training you to do short strokes and then long strokes. Like say you try and draw hair. Like say you draw someone with longer hair. Like so. You go all the way. Or you want a shorter hair. You can do it in one stroke. I'm not making any sense, but we'll get to that point eventually. So that's one. Now the next exercise, it's another simple one I picked up, and this is more like a test of will in many ways. How many are you able to fill the page? Are you ready for this advanced daunting tactic that will help you increase your drawing capabilities. You draw a circle, but not just any circle. You draw as many as you can. Medium sized, small ones, enlarged ones. The whole point. Don't worry about connecting them yet. That's the next step. Oh, spoiler alert. Just as many as you can. You see right now, I'm also lifting, keep my hand up. So my hand's not on the tablet. This will train your arm to keep yourself in the air, and it'll help increase your workflow as well. And as I said before, I'm doing the finger, or I'm keeping it on my canvas, on the tablet, to help create that resistance, or that, like, making sure that I can feel it. Because I know a lot of people, especially me, because I am not very good at drawing, or I mean, I'm good now, but before I struggled to just not have my hand on the tablet. As you can see here, I'm so struggling right now. This is me, no fingers, nothing. It's just pure pencil and tablet. It's a little hard to aim. As you can see here, you can see my mouse kind of popping all over the place. So to help remedy that, if you feel a little stressed by that, have at least like a finger or even a pinky on the tablet itself, and it'll help you feel more secure. That's how I did it. And it'll help you keep the pen just high enough so you don't accidentally touch anything. Oh, and also when you're doing these circles, make sure you go, say clockwise, then counterclockwise. You don't know when you'll have a situation where you need to go clockwise. Like, oh no, I want the other side. So, oh, look at that! I created a face by accident. Ooh, I don't know. It's like these are lips. That's a head, and it's like bulging eyes. I don't know what this is, but yeah, that's the circle exercise. Now the next step to this is the same thing, circles, but you're going to actually connect their circles. As you can see here, it doesn't not matter if you do this, as long as the circle is connected. For now, do not focus on perfection. Oh, I didn't close it. You can see here. Focus on actually doing these exercises step by step. That's the whole point that I want to do for you guys. For you. That you take these one step at a time. You don't have to do it all in the same day. I'm just giving you all the exercises all at once. You can take one, do it for like a week if you want, or you can take a bundle of these, do it like every other day or so. As long as you do these exercises, it will help you in the long run. And I am not connecting them. See? So if you're on pencil and paper, do not do this. No, do not do this. That defeats the purpose of this exercise. The whole point is to do it in one stroke. That will help you with inking, really. Because when you ink, it's a little different. Because you can do it with pencil. When it comes to pencil, you can get away with that. It's a sketch. You don't have to do anything. You know, the whole point of rough sketches is that it's not perfect. But when you're inking, you'll want to do it all at once so it looks clean. That was not clean. So for now, just fill your entire page, just connecting like that. Even this works, because in a digital aspect, you can just erase these. But for when it comes to pencil and paper, or even with pen, do your best to close the gap as much as possible. As so. Okay, now let's get rid of that boring exercise. Okay. So the next step is the next shape. Same as before. I'm gonna do the square. Just going to make shape. which is a square. It does not matter if you close it. Like so. Yeah, you can do this if you want, like this. And it doesn't matter. Remember, this is just like level 1. You don't have to close it. Oh, you see how that's not completely closed? The whole point is get as much shapes out as possible while you're getting used to your tablet. Right, I'm gonna merge this. I don't want to have a whole bunch of layers filled with the same thing. Like, I don't have too much layers. So obviously, level 2 is closing the gap as accurately as possible. Oh, and also I encourage you to do it the opposite way. Like say, you know how I'm always doing downstroke? Downstroke? Go up, do the opposite. Challenge yourself. Do what you don't normally do. If you always go down, 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 go up, up, up. Actually, I want to nine. For me, going up, it's a little challenging. That was counterclockwise. Go clockwise. Just fill your page with these shapes. So remember, level 1, gaps, have gaps as much as you want. Doesn't really matter. Have different sizes. Level 2 is closing that gap, and we're going to do the exact same thing with the cone, with the the triangle. Well, not cone. My apologies. This is triangle. And you can do it upside down. The good thing about this triangle, you can go upside down to the side, so you have more room to really challenge yourself. Again, level 1, don't mind the gap. Level 2, mind the gap. Different sizes. The big one over here, little one down right here, and so forth. Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm checking out my chat right now. So if you have any questions, you can put in the chat. I'll answer as we go. Okay, so the next exercise after you're done with those shapes, it's going to be going back to basics. So we're going to draw a line. But here's the kicker though. Can you make the exact same line without going over? Let me show you. It's called the accuracy exercise. See, so the whole point is to do the same stroke over and over and try to keep within the line, like exactly on top of it. I like to call this the accuracy exercise. This will help you with from sketching to inking over and over. And now do the other side. Well, I went from right to left, now left to right. Ooh. Remember, always challenge yourself. We're going to go down as straight as lines as possible, but keep within the line, like so. I'm doing a horrible job of example, but as long as you just do this, you'll get better and better. Also, as you can see, if you notice, I'm going to different parts of the canvas. Like I said, this is mostly for screenless tablets. So I encourage you to do, like, say your line exercises at different parts, so that way you're not always looking down. Because I know you can easily just do this. You'll see a lot of artists that do this. They can just scroll and pull the canvas to where they want, to where they're most comfortable. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. But at the same time, like say, if you're just doing a general sketch and you want to show people the whole canvas, you can just do your exercises on the tablet itself without having to scroll to it every single time. I'm not sure if that makes sense. But also, it's good exercise or your hand to continue to increase your accuracy. That's how I did it. Oh, and to forget those angles. Angles are killer. People like, for me, it's hand killer. Okay, that one was good. That was a bad example. The opposite direction. Oh, look at that! These exercises are already helping me. I don't feel as I don't feel mental breakdown anymore. So you just fill your page with these accuracy exercises as much as possible, and it's just like level 1. There's a level 2. Yes, there's a level 2. And the next, by the way, a lot of these are drawing exercises I picked up over the years. And the level 2 for the accuracy exercise test for your hand, we start doing shapes, as you can see, like just squiggles, and do your best to really get in there. I cannot do that shape again. I don't know how I did the first time. I just did it out of nowhere. And instead of wasting space, if you feel like, oh, I don't want to do the same shape over and over, you can just go back in the same line and go the opposite direction, like so. Oh, it's worse going back the other way. And at the same time, you create a really cool looking shape. You can probably expand on this, probably make a little symbol or icon. So, opposite direction, accuracy. Oh, I am not accurate. I am way off the line. But don't worry. Perfection is not the main focus here. The main focus is to help you become better in the digital art, because after all, when it comes to pencil and paper, you can feel the resistance for sure. It's almost alive. When it comes to digital, people will say, "Oh, I don't feel it," which is okay. There are different opinions, but the more you do these exercises, the more it'll feel real to you, because you realize art is not just physical, but it's emotional. Because I've seen videos where people don't even have arms and they draw with, like, say, with their mouth or with their feet, and they make beautiful creations. So don't worry too much about how it feels right now. It's how you feel in the moment. So right now I feel really calm. Despite how I am feeling pretty warm right now because I am nervous. It's different shapes. And you can go even more advanced, like this. You make it as long as you want or as short as you want. Oh, four. I am not even. I'm not close to accurate. But yeah, that's the accuracy exercises that I use. So my inking's much better. Alright, let me take a check. All right, next exercise. How many are there? Hmm. I think we're. I think we're getting close. Okay, so we went over getting used to the canvas. We did shapes. We did the accuracy. All that's left is drawing the face. Let's see how we do now. So horrible. Nope. You see how I'm doing the stroke thing? As I mentioned before, don't do the strokes. That kind of ruins the whole point of those exercises. And as you do each and every single one of those exercises, keep your pen down as much as possible and do it all in one stroke. Like the accuracy test helps with that specifically. Like, say you're trying to draw a shape like a face, you can do it over and over until it feels more natural. And right now, I'm still pretty bad. I purposefully didn't practice so I can show you guys the difference between someone who has never really touched a tablet before, and when they do the exercises, it can help them feel more confident later down the road. Like, oh, I'm actually seeing results. You know, I feel it looks more clean, more confident. This was kind of horrible, but yeah. Well, I mean, it's clearer than before. I'm gonna look at the comparison. Oops. What did I do? There we go. Well, in many ways, it's a little bit better, but at the same time, you know, all it requires is practice. Practice, practice, practice. The more you practice, the more you'll see the results. After all, whatever you put into, it could be anything. It could be drawing, music, even gaming. The amount of time you put into a skill, you'll progress. And in case you guys are wondering, oh, then how do why do I have those other drawings that don't look like this? Honestly, I draw on something else. I draw on my iPad. But I also want to show you that I can also draw on my computer on with this screenless tablet, and prove that you don't always need a screen tablet to make good art. And I want to share some exercises I've done that helps me get better at this. I think I have an idea. Let me just throw the opacity. Let's do it again. Maybe we can improve on it all at once. Oh, handshaking. Somehow that looks worse. Oh, that was way better. See how I went the other way and it looks more smoother, more clean? All at once stroke, as mentioned. Oh, let me fix that because I can definitely undo. Oh. Oh. Can go the other way. I confused the neck with the hair. Uh, well, you get it. Well, it looks cleaner than did before. It looks much cleaner. So you see how I went the other direction and it helped me make this more cleaner? That's why I encourage you when you do those exercises, don't just do like one direction every single time. Push yourself, do what's uncomfortable, and you'll progress. Alrighty, so if you guys have any questions, any future topics you want me to cover, I'll do my best to deliver. And in fact, I'm actually thinking about holding another stream. So, because I've seen some people that have like little gifts on the bottom, like right here, the little character. Maybe I'll make a little animation. So that way it's not as boring this one over here. So like I have a little character dancing or something or kicking. I'll use my main character. In fact, if I can get like 2 likes, I'll do it, and I'll even share the lore of my character, Jenny Ghost. I bet you're wondering, why should I care about your character? Well, I'll tell you why on the next stream. And as I said, I'll share her lore. You'll get to know her, and hopefully you'll love her for it. Anyway, so please subscribe. I'm so nervous. Uh, Thank you for taking the time to look at this stream. Thank you for coming. Even if it's later down the road, I hope these exercises help you out. If there's more you want me to cover, like any more exercises, more stuff you want me to go over, I'll I'll work to deliver. I'll deliver. So yeah, next stream most likely will either be a drawing or I'll work on the little GIF, a little animation GIF. Let me know on the bottom. Subscribe, like, follow me on Instagram, and thank you for your time.